Ever felt like you're on a hamster wheel, chasing a success that always seems just out of reach? We're told to hustle, to grind, to sacrifice sleep, and to push ourselves to the brink. But what if that's all wrong? What if the secret to lasting success, to building something truly meaningful, isn't about working harder, but about working smarter? What if, before you even think about making your first $1 million, you first need to buy back your time? This is a story about a different kind of entrepreneur. Let's call him Alex. While his peers were pulling all-nighters, fueled by caffeine and the fear of missing out, Alex was doing something radical. He was sleeping 8 hours a night. He was taking walks. He was reading books that had nothing to do with business. His friends thought he was lazy, that he lacked ambition. They were racing towards a finish line, burning themselves out in the process, while Alex seemed to be strolling. But what they didn't see was that Alex wasn't just strolling. He was building. He wasn't building a product in the traditional sense. Not at first. He was building systems. His primary goal wasn't to get more done. It was to protect his energy. He understood a fundamental truth that hustle culture completely ignores. Your energy is your most valuable asset, not your time. You can have all the time in the world, but if you're drained, exhausted, and on the verge of burnout, that time is useless. He looked at every task, every meeting, every commitment, and asked a simple question: does this energize me or drain me? If something drained him, he found a way to eliminate it, automate it, or delegate it. He wasn't afraid to say no. In fact, no became his most powerful productivity tool. He said no to meetings that could have been an email. He said no to networking events that were just thinly veiled parties. He said no to clients who drained his spirit, even if they paid well. This created space. Space to think. Space to be creative. Space to strategize. While others were reacting to the endless stream of urgent tasks, Alex was proactively designing his future. He wasn't just managing his time, he was mastering it. He understood that time, when invested wisely, compounds. An hour spent building a system that saves you 10 minutes every day is an investment that pays dividends forever. An hour spent learning a new skill compounds your value in the marketplace. An hour spent resting and recovering compounds your energy for the next day. The hustle culture gurus tell you to trade your time for money. Alex did the opposite. He used his initial resources, however small, to buy back his time. Maybe it was paying for a software that automated a tedious task. Maybe it was hiring a virtual assistant for a few hours a week to handle his emails. These weren't expenses. They were investments in his most precious commodity, his focus. He scheduled deep work blocks where he was unreachable. He scheduled time for exercise, for meals with family, for doing absolutely nothing. By giving every minute a purpose, even if that purpose was rest, he eliminated the decision fatigue that plagues so many of us. He wasn't constantly asking, "What should I do next?" The plan was already there. He just had to execute. This approach seems counterintuitive, doesn't it? In a world that glorifies being busy, Alex chose to be effective. While others wore their exhaustion like a badge of honor, Alex prioritized his well-being. The result, while his hustling friends were hitting walls, burning out, and pivoting from one failed idea to the next, Alex's progress was slow, steady, and unstoppable. Like a snowball rolling downhill, his systems, his energy, and his business began to grow, seemingly without effort. He wasn't racing. He was compounding. Compounding his knowledge, compounding his systems, compounding his energy, and most importantly, compounding his time. The time he bought back allowed him to see opportunities others missed. It gave him the clarity to make better decisions. It protected him from the emotional roller coaster of entrepreneurship that derails so many promising ventures. Before he ever saw $1 million in his bank account, Alex was already rich. He was rich in time. He was rich in energy. He was rich in freedom. And from that foundation of wealth, the money became an inevitable byproduct, not the primary goal. It was the result of a sustainable system, not a frantic chase. So, what's the core lesson here? It's simple but profound. Time mastery precedes money mastery. Before you chase the next dollar, focus on protecting your energy. Build systems that serve you, so you're not a slave to your business. Prioritize sustainability over speed, because burnout isn't a necessary sacrifice on the altar of success. It's a symptom of a flawed strategy. The real goal isn't to be the person who works the hardest. It's to be the person who can keep playing the game the longest. It's about building a life, not just a living. It's about understanding that success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. And in a marathon, the winner isn't always the fastest one out of the gate. It's the one who manages their energy, sets a sustainable pace, and has the strength to keep going when everyone else has burned out. So, I challenge you to look at your own life. Where are you spending your energy? Are you investing it, or are you just spending it? Are you building systems, or are you just running on the hamster wheel? Stop trying to manage your time. Start protecting your energy. Before you chase your first million, do what the wisest entrepreneurs do. Buy back your time. Your future self will thank you for it. If this idea resonates with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building a sustainable and successful life. As always, the surge begins within. Carry it forward.